So this is pretty good. Jake Shields tweets out this picture of all the Holocaust killing of the Jews that are put in a pit. And he said, I wonder if Steven Spielberg will make an Academy Award-winning film about this Holocaust. And then he shows a very similar. So the only difference is they don't have blue body bags back in 1945 Germany. They just put them in without the body bags. And then I know this is pretty dark, right? But that's what's happening.
Well, if I want to not hear his point, I'm going to say that's probably fake.
This is fake?
I mean, I'm not saying it's fake. I'm saying that's what I would say.
That's what you would say.
Yeah, right? You go.
Well, you can't deny that. Well, they killed.
There's probably a debunking already of like, no, probably the debunking could be fake. I have no idea what accurate information is. I only get it because Israel accidentally says the things out loud.
Yeah. So again, let me bring in resident Jew Keaton Weiss. Keaton, what do you have to say about Jake Shields' tweet?
Yeah, no, I think it makes a very, very profound point. It's just what a tragedy, what a tragic irony that the Jewish state was formed in response to an atrocity committed against the Jews, and now here we are. They're doing what was done to them. I mean, this is an absolute genocide. I mentioned earlier in the stream, I guess this is a separate segment, so I think I should repeat this. Twice as many women and children in Gaza have been killed in the past 6.5 weeks by Israel as the total number of women and children killed by the madman Vladimir Putin in Ukraine in the past 20 months. I mean, that is an astounding figure. I saw there was another graphic. Hitler executed an average of 128 children a day in the camps. An average of 170 plus children a day are being killed right now. This is a world historic human atrocity that we're being asked not only to tolerate, but to support. You had Chuck Schumer, Mike Johnson, and Hakeem Jeffries and Joni Ernst, 2 Senate Democrats, 2 Senate GOPers who are at each other's throats in every single issue, right? Hakeem Jeffries and Mike Johnson going back and forth while he was embroiled in his Speaker of the House battle, hand in hand on this. They can set aside their petty differences and unite behind this, what we see in that tweet there. It is, as Gabor Mate said on the Gray Zone broadcast, I think this is the worst thing he's ever seen in his life. And he was in the camps. This is the worst thing he's ever seen. I can't think of anything worse I've seen in my lifetime.
I can't either. I don't mean to be picky, but I don't think Gabor himself was in a camp. I think he was a baby. He was a baby, and his mother.
Oh, okay. I apologize then. I stand corrected. I know
his mother actually gave him away to another family when he was a baby to protect him from being sent to the camps and killed.
Oh, okay.
And
right.
so
I stand corrected then. Sorry.
He talks about how that separation created a rage inside of him that never left him. And of course, it's in his unconscious or whatever. And it took him as a grown, like, super evolved human being to realize how that had influenced him, his behavior as an adult, and then to try to, make that conscious so he could correct it. So not to, but it's
people that are in, when I think of how much I was way into whatever we did after 9/11 for way longer than I should have been, because I was there like, well, and I don't know too much about the other people, and somebody's got to blow up that kind of resembles them, I guess. I mean that, without saying that out loud, that's the thought process. So whatever, Bush is Hitler. No, we got to kill a bunch of people. But the thing that I wish I had paid more attention to was not only, now this is bloodlust now, besides like later when you realize how crazy that is. It's off a fake thing. Like, again, most of these people, if you tell them that Netanyahu openly said, we've been propping up the terrorists that you hate so much to kill people who aren't even a member of that. Are you forgetting who really did this to you? After he experimented with you on the vaccine on you. Right. First he gets Pfizer to give them the vaccine first, and he'll give them the data. So that's experimentation. One of the things the nation of Israel is supposed to make sure never happens again.
That's right.
He's doing to you. He's got these Terror. By the way, I condemn Hamas. I'll openly condemn Hamas. Why is he paying for the thing I condemned? So he has it in his back pocket when you're about to have a civil war because he sucks and he's corrupt. And it doesn't dawn on anybody. They don't, when they calm down for two. That's why they wanted, we got to keep this going. Keep the anger up. Because the second the fire dies down, you're not going to start to remember, hey, were we mad at him? And all of a sudden this thing happened?
Okay. I look forward to Steven Spielberg's movie.
Yeah. Well, what's the one about the Olympics?
The Munich thing?
Yeah, the Palestinian guy gives a nice speech on the phone, and they did what they had to do, but they felt bad.
I remember when I went to see what was it called? The Holocaust movie he made?
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List. So as I was leaving, I saw it in Chicago, and as I was leaving the theater, there were people lined up that I've never seen a movie theater so jammed before, with people waiting to get in to see the next showing. And it was just wall-to-wall people. And
like the Mel Gibson Jesus movie.
I thought, what was it like that?
Yeah, that was a huge hit.
Oh, so as I was leaving, I thought it would be funny to yell, I don't want to ruin it, but Hitler did it. It was Hitler.
Were they upset?
Nobody laughed.
Oh.
But and then that didn't get a laugh, and it took a while to get out. So then I switched and I started saying, I got to be honest, not that funny. 2 or 3 big laughs, and that's it.
Did that get a laugh?
No.
Yeah.
Nothing got a laugh. 2 or 3 big laughs, and that was it.
That's got to be like, the COVID data. You want to wait 20 years so you let that joke.
Yeah. We're doing live comedy shows in Oxnard, California, Venice, California, Palmdale, California, Omaha, Nebraska, Des Moines, Milwaukee, Lansing, Michigan, Bend, Oregon, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, and Boston. Plus, we're going to put a date in Edmonton, Canada, plus Vancouver. See ya. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets.